to rotary cut the blocks, we take 2 fat quarters, right sides together. I always like to press mine when I've put them right sides together because it seems to make them stick and makes them easier to cut. So lay your 2 fabrics down and straighten them up. So you straighten, you cut the top edge and then the side edge. And I like to use my 12.5 inch square ruler, and then you can line them up from your right angled corner to get the measurement that you want. Now I'm working on an 8-inch block here, so the first blocks I'm going to cut are half square triangles. So I've put 2 different fabrics right sides together. I've cut out an 8 7/8 square. So if you're doing half square triangles and you're rotary cutting, you want to cut your square 8 7/8 inches. When you've cut your square, you draw a line diagonally. So I've done this twice because I'm going to do a cushion, and each square will make 2 blocks. So I've sewn, once you've drawn your line diagonally, you're going to sew 1/4 inch each side of that line, which I've done. Then when you've sewn 1/4 inch each side of the line, you're going to cut on the line, which I've done. So this will give you 1 block, half square triangle, 8 inches square. The 8 inches is the finished size. It will measure 8.5. So if you're doing 1/4 square triangles, the principle is the same, but the squares are bigger. So if you're doing 1/4 square triangles, we'll take these away. If you're doing 1/4 square triangles, you cut your square 9 1/4 inches for an 8-inch block. So once your square is cut at 9 1/4 inches, you draw a line diagonally twice, so from corner to corner. You sew each side of one of the lines. So you sew, as you did before with the half square triangle, you sew 1/4 inch up one side and down the other, and then cut